Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, I have to say this is the final Teresa Giudice, Louis Ruelas, Melissa Gorga, Joe Gorga drama of the wedding. I mean, this has to be the final video. I am so over talking about this, but now Louis Ruelas is speaking out and I want to hear your guys' opinions. So before we jump in, don't forget that tonight we have Anchor Watch at 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll post it in the community tab, which is 8 p.m. Pacific. Don't forget that we have that. Go smash that like button, smash this like button, hit that notification bell, get subscribed, and let's dish on some New Jersey drama.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so there was a rumor circulating that because Joe and Melissa did not show up to Teresa and Louis' wedding, that Teresa was like, oh, okay, well, I still had to pay for your plate. You RSVP'd, you picked your meal. And since you did, and you didn't show, and you chose last minute not to show, guess what? I'm going to send you the bill to pay for the plate. Now, I was wondering, would she be petty enough to do this? I mean, maybe I would be petty enough to do it. And we just had sort of a similar situation with Stassi Schroeder and Brittany Cartwright, where Brittany Cartwright actually sent Stassi Schroeder money to pay for the plates at her Italian wedding because she couldn't show. And Stassi rejected it, saying, no, girl, I don't want your money. But we're not talking about Vanderpump Rules. We're talking about New Jersey. So Louis now shut down the rumors that claimed him and his newlywed wife, Teresa Giudice, requested money from Joe and Melissa Gorga for ditching their wedding on Saturday. Thank you to Page 6 for mentioning it all. We would never in a million years ask for money from Joe and Melissa. We are not petty. Joe and Melissa were missed, which is actually, I think, he added a heart emoji. I think that's really sweet. I don't know if he's trying to save face or just trying to make amends, but we've seen on the show before, even though a lot of people, and I've even said it before, that there are a lot of red flags. People claim there are a lot of red flags. There's a lot of lawsuits that keep coming, Louis' way. There are women who keep coming out and making accusations and claims. And I'm like, this is a little cringy, right? And then we had Hot Messy Topics where we had a viewer, well, you guys know her as part of the Addams family, Kristin Marie, who lives in New Jersey. And she made an interesting claim, which who knows if it's true. I'm guessing she'll find out. I don't know. But she, in her mind, said, why would Teresa actually marry this man on paper when she knows that there are people coming forward with these lawsuits against Louis? And she's saying publicly that she's not going to get a prenup. She didn't buy that. And I didn't think about it that way. But then I made the comparison, again, another Vanderpump Rules comparison. But Tom Schwartz and Katie Maloney got married. They filmed it. It was a part of the show, just like Teresa filmed her weddings, and it's a special. It's going to be a 4-part special from what we're hearing. And then Tom Schwartz and Katie waited, I think, 2 years to make it official. So yeah, this could be, I mean, Krista might be onto something. The original story published by Radar Online on Monday claimed that the Real Housewives of New Jersey star sent a bill to her brother and her sister-in-law for the pricey meals that they skipped out on at the Chateau Estate in East Brunswick, New Jersey. Giudice's Real Housewives of New Jersey co-star and bridesmaid Jennifer Aydin also denied the report. I was wondering who she was talking about in this, and I also asked you guys, but she said this is absolutely not true. If there were such a bill, it would have been posted already. Trust and believe. Now, when she said that, I was like, well, Teresa's still in wedding bliss right now. So if she did want to send a bill, it could come anytime later this week. I mean, don't write it off like she wouldn't send it. But now that Louis saying it, I'm sure that there's not going to be a bill that's sent out. And I'm sure if the meal was pricey, it was anywhere for each person, probably up to, I would say $150 to $300. When she has a $10,000 hairdo, I don't know if she's going to be necessarily billing her brother over a petty $300. But we have seen some pettiness in New Jersey before. The Mama 5 added in another tweet that it was wackadoo fake news and that Teresa and Louis would never be so petty. Giudice nor the Gorgas have commented on the alleged bill, but everyone's talking about the, wedding. Everyone's talking about Teresa Giudice and Louis, and everyone's talking about the Gorgas. Page Six also broke the news on Friday that the Gorgas had refused to attend the nuptials at the 11th hour, and they said it was due to a very intense housewife finale earlier this week, which was last week, and we talked about that as well. We were hearing it was something to the effect of a rumor coming out about Melissa Gorga allegedly cheating on Joe Gorga. Now, there's photos of this man everywhere. People are wanting to know who this guy is. Then, of course, the photos come out, and it's a very good-looking guy, and everyone's wondering, could this be true? Then Melissa's ex came out and said, yes, she's absolutely cheated on Joe in the past. But if this were true, why isn't that person coming on the show and saying something? I mean, this is Housewives. We had the cookie lady in Atlanta. We had, the Miami girl on Vanderpump Rules. People come forward, not everyone, but I don't know if this is true. I don't know if Melissa Gorga's out here cheating on her husband. I think that when someone has something so special, like the marriage that she has with her husband, and they have their kids and a beautiful life, I think people see that and they want to target it, which is really unfortunate, but this is the world that we live in. A second source claimed that the season 13 finale happened. Well, there was a fight that happened after Giudice allegedly repeated a rumor intended to cause drama in the Gorga's marriage. And they were saying, why would Joe Gorga and Melissa Gorga go and support Teresa in her wedding bliss and getting married when she's allegedly trying to rip apart their marriage? And if that is true, then I agree with that. If I were Melissa and Joe, and you have your sister over here, and she's trying to break apart your marriage, why would you go support her marriage? I mean, I love my family, but I don't think I would, like, if I had a brother or sister and they were trying to break apart my relationship, I'm not going to your wedding. I mean, call me petty, but I'm not going to your wedding. And if I had a brother or sister and I got married and I paid for your food, and then you got mad at me at the last minute and said, you know what, I'm not going, I would probably want to send them a bill, but Jason probably would not let me. But that's petty. And I can be petty sometimes, but not all the time, and I try not to be. Okay, Joe and Melissa were the only Real Housewives of New Jersey cast members not in attendance, and instead they spent the weekend on the Jersey Shore, and they were photographed returning home on Sunday. It's so funny because everyone right now is like following them, trying to see what are they going to say next? What are they going to do? But they have been very active on social media, and they have been blasting out Teresa, well, in a way by saying like, oh, this is so much more fun than a wedding. But Teresa also knew that the cameras were rolling, and when they were giving their speech, Teresa and Louis, and they were thanking all of their friends, new friends, family, everyone who was there, Teresa also threw some shade, knowing the cameras were there, and said, and chosen family. So it takes two to tango, or in this case, four. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, your unfiltered opinions, and no more Teresa Louis wedding videos, please. Please. Right? All right. So go ahead, comment below. Don't forget Anchor Watch tonight, 11 p.m. I know I've said that. I say it till I'm blue in the face, but I know a lot of people love Below Deck. And this week's episode was really cringy to watch, especially after I just did the interview with Chef Dave. It was a hard one to see. I can't believe the text messages that came out. And I know Jason and Josh will be breaking it all down. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Check the community tab. Bye, guys. Love you.